Is there any black licorice flavor anywhere? Thankfully, no. There's not like a mythical black Lego. Holy shit. That reminds me, okay, since we're on the subject of like really cheap, chalky candies that aren't very good, this is a throwback story. I'll give you guys one of my Draco reminiscences. When I was in elementary school for what grade was it? 4th grade maybe? I don't know. 4th or 3rd or hell, I don't know, 5th grade. One of the grades that you count to on one hand. We were learning about probability, and it was around Valentine's Day, or it was like right after Valentine's Day, and the teacher had gotten a bunch of boxes of conversation hearts. And basically, what our assignment was to dump the conversation hearts out, count how many there were in total, and then count out each color, each flavor, and then we went and like wrote them on the board, or wrote them on like a big piece of poster board or something, and then we calculated like collectively as a class the percentages or the probability of what, you know, if you just reach into the bowl, what flavor would you get. And I remember the company that manufactures Sweethearts, or manufactured, because I don't know if anyone's ever bought the formula, was the New England Confectionery Company, Necco. And they also make Necco wafers. And there's a roll of Necco wafers that are allegedly chocolate flavored, and they're all brown. And I guess somebody at the Necco plant fucked up, because they don't make brown Sweethearts. It's either yellow, green, orange, red, or white, or purple. There's 6 flavors, I think. There's no brown. But I guess somebody fucked up a batch, and they did make some brown Sweethearts. And it just so happened that out of all of the packs that the classroom opened, mine was the only one with a brown heart in it, and there was one. And it fucked up the whole lesson because when we pulled all the Sweethearts together, I don't remember what the grand total was, but there was like hundreds of them. And there was one brown one that fell into my box. So everything was fucked up because the teacher didn't want to overcomplicate it and introduce decimals into the probability. We were just supposed to do like straight calculations. If it came out to be like 20% chance to get a yellow one, 20.49, whatever. They were just gonna say 20%, right? Just gonna keep it simple and make it all add up to 100. So the teacher was like, we can't just say there's a 1% chance to get a brown one, because there's one brown one in a sea of like several hundred colored ones. So just by existing, I fucked up the whole lesson. I ruined. And then I did eat the brown heart. I was the star of the classroom that day because I had the poop heart, and I ate it, and it tasted like crappy chocolate. There was like some of the kids in the class were like telling me they would, because we got to eat them afterwards. That was why the lesson was supposed to be fun. And they were trying to tell me like they would give me their entire box of Sweethearts if I gave them just the brown one, because it was like perceived to be rare or some stupid shit. I'm like, no, I'm gonna eat the brown heart. I got it in mine. You should have picked the box I got, fucker. It tastes like poop. Really, maybe it is poop. I don't know. But then, like, as I got older, like, I always wondered, like, where'd it come from? And then I looked up, Necco, it's made by Necco. They also make the wafers, and there's also brown, like, just a roll of only brown Necco wafers. So that's where it came from. But all this dusty, crappy candy and talking about probability and stuff like that, that just spurred my memory. I actually have, speaking of Sweethearts, a couple years ago I bought a bunch on clearance back when Necco was still a company, and I have one unopened bag of Sweethearts still in my pantry. They don't go bad. They're made out of chalk. I don't know if I should open it up on a rainy day, like when I'm feeling really bad and really nostalgic, if I should just eat it, or if I should just sell it on eBay for like $50. I don't know. But